Well, good evening. I guess I could start off with something other than well, but I'll think about that. I'll think of just good evening. And I'm sorry it's taken me a while to do a live video, but I had to get things taken care of for the evening. But I am going to take this off of here. I've got something to set my, look, I have no hands. I've got something to put my phone in, and that's wonderful. It really is. And I'm going to flip this around and show you what it is. Right here. This was my very first thing that I would set my cell phone in. But I forgot I had this teeny tiny tripod. But anyhow, these were the last set of pictures that I posted today at 3:05. And this is, I do not have a filter on this phone whatsoever taking this set of pictures on post number 1 and post number 2. No type of filter, just the camera wide angle lens, that's it. There's no filtering. These are the actual colors. I just want to make that clear. And I was pointing my camera up into the southwestern sky. I did not use my sky app thing on my phone because I cannot get it calculated with the directions. And I'm not going to mess with it. It ain't worth stressing me out over. So I just put my little bitty compass from my phone at the end of these pictures stating which direction I was facing. So that's as good as you're going to get it. But I'm going to flip this around. And this was the last, this is post number 2 of 2. These, there were so many pictures and I had to stop myself. I had to stop myself from pulling out more of these things. Oh, I was supposed to be pushing the screen, not my cell phone. Okay, yeah. Right here. Look at all of these. These are either ships or these are a form of life up there in the sky. These, I promise you, no filters on this right here at all. No filters. And I know this looks kind of blurry right here, but this is up there in the sky. And these are unique. They're very unique. And that looks a little blurry up close, but that's not of this world. It's of that sky. There's so many pictures. And I liked that right there, how that looked. I just, you know, this does have the shape of stars. It does have the shape of stars, but I don't know. It's up there in the sky. Yes, I do get quite fascinated by these captures right here because there's so many of them. And I think I've zoomed in on this right here, but it looks like it's emitting like a blue like smoke. But just look at all of these right here. No filter on my phone at all. These are up there in the sky. And no, they're not specks of dust on my lens. Yeah, these are up there in the sky, and I just think these types, this is my favorite type of photos to take right here. My favorite type. And just look at these right here. I just really don't know what to think, but this is as if you're peering out into space. This is what it reminds me of. It really does. And these are on my timeline, all of these. And I had more pictures, but I just couldn't bring them all out, because I would just be filling up my Facebook with all these pictures. But you can look at these. Doesn't that look like that's in outer space? It really does. It looks like a universe picture. It really does. And I just did this because this is the outer edge of one of these discs up here. This is like the outer edge. Notice these black dots around it, these black circles, and that is the edge of it. So yeah, I thought that was pretty neat when I saw that, so I zoomed up on it, and I don't know if you can see this that clear, but you can see it better if, oh, I did want to point out, if you look down here, this is a square shape down here. And if you look at the top of this, look how that looks like a, I'm going to say the word, that looks like a UFO shape up there on the top of this. It does. When I pulled that out, I thought, that looked like a UFO shape. And it does. Look at that shape right there. And this little square down here with these, like, could be windows. I'm not sure, but that sure does look like that. And look at this light coming out. And you had this little bitty topper to it too. Yeah, these are up there in the sky. And here's one of those translucent discs, orbs or whatever. But yeah, these pictures are, I just love them. They're my favorite type. And some of these are out more than the others right here. But just look at their unique shape. I like how that looks in the dark. Yeah. And I left a space of time so you all could look at these pictures before I went live also. I thought I'll just do the things and then I'll let them see the pictures first. But yes, these are on my timeline. And for those who cannot come, who don't have my Facebook, this is probably the only way you're going to see my pictures unless you come directly to my Facebook right here. But yes, these are on my timeline. I think, oh my gosh, there's so many of these. And see, I'll just flip through them really fast so you all can see them. And you can pause the video down yourself, but yeah, there's just so many of them. Look at them up there in the sky. And yeah, there is my data on it. And I did want to point out there was something up in the sky and it was moving. It was going 1.21 miles per hour at the very instant that I took that photo. This is the data on that. 1.21 miles per hour in the sky when I took these pictures. So whatever's up there, it's moving. It is moving, and yeah, I thought that's remarkable. It's another reason why I like to turn on the location data, because you can see the miles per hour also. But all the data you need about this is on my phone. I mean, it's on here, and it's, see, here's, when you see these data sheets, you can see the type of phone that I use, okay? No, I didn't do anything to it at all. So that's my data on there. But that's that second post. That's post 2 of 2. Now we're going to go to the next set of pictures. Can you see the excitement on my face? Because these type of pictures, they make me smile. And there's no filter. This is the color that you're seeing when I'm going just like that. Of course, you know, we push the button nowadays. No filter on this phone camera when I'm taking these pictures. I really do love the color that's in these this next one. I love it. Yeah, look at this. This is my little post 1 of 2, and this was taken at 3:06 also. Just look at that right there. That is beautiful. Look at that shape and all these things around it. It looks like a little bitty planet is what it looks like. But look at the color on this. This rainbow looking being or ship up there in the sky. And just, I like to put it on here so we can look down close. See, you can see the darkness on it. It looks really 3D. Look right here. You can see little bitty, looks like eyes on this. Little bitty eyes. And you can see more over here. So I'm thinking, this looks like a little square also, but look. Little bitty eyes. And you know, with me just doing this just now, I did not see this right here, little bitty eyes like right there before. But this is up there in the sky, and it's a rainbow color. It's beautiful. Rainbow colors. Yeah, I think that's my most favorite capture right there. It makes me want to laugh out of happiness, it does, because it's so pretty. It just like jumps out at you. Yeah, that is like, I think it's my favorite picture. And this was like the outer rim of one of those translucent things also. You see, it's like double-edged. Look up here, you have some black dots in it too, on these like orbs or discs or whatever they are. And that's why I put it up close, so you can look at the edges of these. You can blow them up on your phone, enlarge them, and see them for yourself. Here's another like a solar system picture right there. It really does. Yeah, I think this was the one that I enlarged the disc. I enlarged that so you could see the disc on it. And I will take some questions afterward. If you got any questions, you be thinking of them right now, because I can put my phone in this little tripod thing and I can talk back and forth. Well, I can't hear your voice, but I can read. Yeah, we'll do some questions if you'd like. But yeah, just look at those beautiful colors right there. Look at the edge of it right there. These are 3D and they're up there in the sky. Yeah, that's why I wanted to, I put them in groups of 3 also. These are pretty rainbow colors up in the sky. Either they're ships or they're a form of life. But yeah, there's some more. And just look at that. That's a pretty brown on that. I do like to see these pictures. I like to show these pictures. And there's another like, this thing is massive, because we've seen that next to the egg-shaped object. I've seen like a whole battalion of them. And you can see that it is like a 3D too. And it also has these black dots on it too, see? This acts as if it's a magnifying. It really does. And here's something right here in the shadows, another one of those. But yeah, these are right there on my timeline. Here's some more that you can look into. They all appear to have like these black dots on them. They really do, on the edge. But these are, they're on my timeline. In 2 posts, these sets of pictures right here. Yeah. Oh yeah, that one was big. Look how big that is. That is so massive. Look at that square right there. That square is on the top. And yet you can see all around it. It does look 3D like also. There's these things all around it. Look, there looks like there's a square back there also. There really does. It looks like it's a square there, and perhaps there too. What if these things up there in the sky are clustering around square things up there, spaceships up there? What if they're like clustering on them like a beehive? That could be another explanation also. And by doing so, maybe they're cloaking device. I don't know. But it seems strange to have these like with the black eyes up there. I like on black eyes, black circles. And then you have these shapes, geometric shapes, these squares and stuff, and these are all around it. So they could be covering them for some reason. But both objects, both of these things are up there in the sky. Yeah, I like that image too. And I really didn't notice it had like these squares back here also. But it is really neat to look at. And here's the data on this. That was going 0.78 miles per hour, that set of pictures, whatever was in it, okay? And it was with my iPhone 8. And I did not have a filter on my phone, just a super wide angle lens that I clipped on, and it's a clear lens, a translucent lens, and these are the actual colors that you're seeing in that set of photos. Oh look, I put a little, that's the direction I was facing. I thought my cell phone is good enough right there. So it was 270 degrees southwest I was pointing, but I was pointing up in the sky. So that is your, that's your location for that. That's your location data for that, because I did not put the GPS, but I'll put that little, yeah. And this, I did the other set of pictures, the other set that had the egg-shaped planet, object, UFO. I don't know what it was. Some people call it like the cosmic egg, and so there was like two snakes intertwined with one another. Yeah, but it did show up in my photos. For the first 6 photos, the first time I went outside and I did that live video, said this worm-like thing showed up in my picture, this snake-like thing. But when I went back out and took another set, it was no longer there. It was already gone. So we're going to look at both sets of pictures, okay, because it came back. But then it left, and you're not going to see it again probably. Yeah, but you can still see it. It's right there. The same thing from yesterday right there, and it does look like it's 2 in 1 in some of the frames. And even though you can't see it too well, I put that on there anyway. I'll let you see, even if I don't think it looks too good. Somebody might think it looks pretty good. Look that up there at the top. When I went to enlarge this particular thing on this particular part of the photo, I just wanted to enlarge this photo, period. And when I went into my cell phone, and you know how you can push that button and resize it, the screen went totally black. It would not let me enlarge it anymore. I could not touch it anymore because I guess whatever's up there, I guess this phone identified it. So all I did was I took a screenshot of it, and I don't know what these shapes are. I don't know if this is they just look weird, but this was the area I was just trying to enlarge from that one photo, and it would not let me right here. And I'll do it, that's that one spot. And down below also, I wanted to enlarge that too, but this right here kind of looked like a metal object of some sort. I don't know what those things were, but I wanted to enlarge it and it wouldn't. But you can see it some more right there. And then you can see this little orb-like thing up there with these things in it. And all of these ships or alien life forms, they're all around it. This was my second set of photos, and that snake-like thing, that worm-like thing, it's gone, and these things appeared. It just went totally gone right there. And that's all I was able to get out of there is these. Oh, now that's pretty too, one of those. Yeah, but this is my this is the other set of pictures. You can't see that well like that. Well, you can if I go like that, and it kind of shades the dark, makes that come out some more. But you can see these look like ships right here. They do, going that way. And here's some better images of them right there in the sky. And these were after that snake-like thing left. These are what showed up afterward, because they were not visible in my photos before. Yeah, these have a pretty neat shape. Look, it looks like it's just going straight into this egg-shaped thing. It's what it looks like it's doing, like diving right into it. And here's a close-up of one of those. I don't know how well you can see it, but it looks kind of, it's massive. I don't know if it has I don't know, well, we can look like this. I don't know if it has a body back there or not. You see? Yeah, we can see that in 3D too. Look at that. These colors around it. And I don't know how far back its body goes. But that's pretty big if I can catch it up there in the sky. This could be eyeballs or oh my goodness. Yeah, but this is that big egg-shaped thing, and people referred to that as some were referring to that with that little worm like as the cosmic egg, and the intertwined snake or worm or whatever it was. But yeah, that's what they referred to that as. And I thought, you know what? I've never heard of that before. But then I started reading up and I said, well, that has been written about for a long, long, long time in texts. But these are on my timeline, and I was facing generally the same direction right there. Yeah. But that's my favorite photos right there. That's really pretty right there. So I'm going to put this phone right here, and for those who are new to my page, if you don't have Facebook when you're seeing this live video, and you want to see this on YouTube, I'm going to flip this around. This is my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel that I try to upload the videos to, and I've been trying to keep track of them, but this is it, Gina Maria, right here. And I've got my latest videos uploaded there for those who want to look at this on YouTube. And for those who want to see it, well, this automatically sends out a message to Twitter and tells them when I've posted to the Facebook. So I do have a Twitter account. It's Beyond the Atmosphere. Okay, right there. Oh, I didn't know how many followers I have. I guess I have that many on Twitter. Yeah. But that is my Twitter. And that is my YouTube right here. I just started this YouTube account. It's less than a week ago, I think. For those who don't have Facebook and they want to see my Facebook account, even from the YouTube, you can, I always put the link there. In my YouTube videos, I'll put the link to this actual Facebook video, and once they get there, then they can look at the pictures, and that's why I do it. For those who want to look at the pictures on there, I'm trying to put my phone in there, is what I'm trying to do, and hope that it won't fall. Voila, I did it. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about what you have seen, I'll try to answer them, and if I don't know answers, I hope somebody's on this comment that would answer the questions for them. Yes, hello, Deborah. Hello, Donna. Yes, let me fix this phone because I'm going to fix this, and I'm going to be able to see without raising my my glasses up, and without having to hold the phone. Yeah. I did not used to get photos like this when I first started, and I'm trying to work on a documentary, but that is very time consuming. It's going to take me quite a while. What part of the sky are they? I was facing the southwestern sky, mostly south, tad bit west, but it's the compass screenshot is on there. Well, I still have to do this a tad bit. Do they appear and disappear all of a sudden? I don't know, because I just go out there and I take a photo, and I'm not out there continually monitoring them. Dance, Gina? Marcio. I can't dance because if I dance to copyright music and I try to post a video, I get banned from uploading videos, and repeat offenders, you get banned from the Facebook, and that's not worth it to me because this is important things that I'm putting out there, more important to than my dancing, although I like to dance, but it's not worth it. It's not. What do you think is going on? That's a good question. Actually, what do others think that is going on is the bigger question, because I'm just taking these pictures and I'm putting them out there for a reason, because I didn't used to take pictures. Can I see these with my naked eye? No, I cannot see these with my naked eye. I'm just thankful that they're showing up in my camera as I go out there and take the picture. I just get a notion, hey, I'm going to go out there and take a picture, and I take a picture. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Crazy algorithm censorships. Let me see this. There we go. Deleted that comment. I don't know if it was derogatory or not, so I did not block Deborah. I don't know what the dog star is. Star Wars. Oh, Dark Star. Yeah. Oh, you're just tuning in? Well, you can watch the live replay of this video when it gets posted. Do you think they are ours or an alien? I believe some things up there in the sky are ours and some are not of this world. No, I haven't had any new interesting dreams. My dreams have been rather peaceful. That's right, Terry, no fear. I've heard of the Galactic Federation. And you know, if I looked up everything that everyone wanted me to look up, it's impossible for me with the time that I have, and it would literally drain my energy doing such. Do you see markings on the snake again? I did not look that close. I did not go back on those pictures because it takes a long time to do these pictures, probably around an hour and a half for each set. So it took me around 2 hours to do those pictures. The middle star. Nebro. I don't know about Nebro. Let me see this one. Oh yeah, oopsie. I canceled that, set it up the time. The sun probably is a stargate. Yeah, I do see some. I do those symbols on these. Are you talking about, Grant? Are you talking about these pictures that I posted, or some that you posted? Because if you're talking about the ones that I posted, yes, I did see strange-looking symbols on there that did not make sense to me. Thank you, Robert. Katrina, I'm great at this. Well, I'm new at this. Add me, please. I'm not adding any more friends because that puts me at jeopardy. Right now, I've got 60,500 something followers. That's a lot, and there's a limit on the Facebook. I cannot add more friends because that's not right to everyone else. There'll be those certain instances where I will add a friend, but at this moment, I'm not doing that. You're right, Herbert. You're welcome, Deb. Yes, the markings are very, very interesting, and I wish I knew what they meant. Especially if they are from aliens. If it's an alien marking. Yeah. But yeah, they are clearly on there. And on the batch from yesterday, with that snake-like thing, worm-like thing, there was clearly markings on there, symbols that I did not see until we were going through the pictures, because it just caught me off guard to see that. And I think the reason they showed up in my phone is because someone is supposed to see them. I mean, we seen them, but maybe somebody else is supposed to see those and decipher those. Yeah. Well, you're very welcome. Oh, you can chat now, Frankie. That's wonderful. I like my phone setting on there. I do. No, I have not been contacted by any officials about these videos. Well, hello, Santos, Fabricio. I like to say it like that. Yeah. 50,000 is the limit for friends. You know what? I'm not willing to take that chance because I've got some private, personal family photos on here, and you never know when somebody's gonna just blast all these all over thing and just turn everything around and try to make you look bad. Even though I ain't got nothing derogatory, but still, I cannot put my family at risk for things like that. I try to keep my family out of this. That's why you're going to rarely ever see any pictures of my family on here or friends since I started going public, because I was friends only until I started taking these pictures, and I thought, you know, I'm going to start sharing these with others. Well, thank you, Adrian. Have you seen your little flutter friend? I saw it the other day. I did. Do we know how far they are? I don't. Because I cannot give you an accurate distance of when I'm taking these photos. I cannot. Because I could not. Even the camera, when you do the location data, it cannot even tell you the distance because it says the distance is unknown. Well, you can send me a video through my messenger. Yeah. But I don't know if I'd open it. Well, some people send me attachments and it says attachment, that the attachments never come because the person sharing them is not allowed to share it with me. Yeah, some of the public could handle the truth, and then some of the public would be in complete denial. I just use my iPhone 8. And I cannot really speak for other cameras and stuff because everybody's going to use whatever they feel comfortable with, but this is what I feel comfortable with, and it's very easy to use. I like simplicity. I don't like to add any complications. Hello, Rose. You're very welcome. Yeah. And I know there's like a lag in this this live feed also. We can sit and smile at one another. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if someone can't think of questions, because I'm really not a talker, but if someone asks questions, then I can talk. You're very welcome, Leela. Wish I could live in the countryside too. Yes, I like living in the country as opposed to the city. In the country it's peaceful, but the country is not for everybody because they feel isolated. Hello, Luciana. Thank you, Rose. Hello, Martin. Yeah. I would have never dreamed I would be doing this back in May and June. Even at the beginning of June, when I first saw that cloud-like figure, I would not believe, someone could not convince me that I'd be getting photos like this. This is really unbelievable for me, because really all I'm doing is just going out there and taking the picture, and then these are showing up. It's remarkable. Yes, there is 2 snakes there, Patty. Oh my. Yeah. Hello, Marcio. It's freezing tonight. Well, we got some drizzle here and it got a little bit cold. What's my favorite planet and why? I don't have a favorite planet. I really don't. I've never been a big astronomist. It was not something that I was just a gardener and someone who loved nature's outdoor. I really never did that, although when I taught my children homeschooling, I loved science, and my son loved space, so I would try to teach subjects like that. But no, I don't have no favorite planet or nothing. I don't really dip into that area that much. You often hear the word 2022. 2022, 2023. Oh, well, that could be true. But I will, as with all things and all hearsays and predictions and prophecies, I'll believe it when I see it, because there's been a lot of people like predicting the end of time, the rapture, and gloom and doom, and like in the year 2000, you know, things were going to happen. None of the stuff happened that they predicted. So, yeah, I try to stay away from things like that also, because you just don't ever know. And I would not want to say, I want you all to prepare, get ready, because on such and such date, something's going to happen. You need to get ready. And then when such and such date comes and nothing happens, well, then I've just made a fool of myself by telling you something. So I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to make predictions. Yeah, but one day, I can say one day, we're going to know all what's going on. This UFOs and other life forms, it's going to be made known to the public, because you cannot keep this hidden forever. Okay, the veil is going to be lifted, and everybody will see whether they want to see or not. They're going to know what's up there in the sky. That day is coming, and I think it's coming soon. Now, how soon is soon? I don't know. It could be within the 2022, 23 time frame or something. I did have a dream a while back. It was back in June. This is a silly dream, but I dreamt that I was standing in my front yard and I was taking a picture, and I looked up in the sky, and this UFO, there came this UFO in my yard, and this human-like person. They weren't human at first. They were a different life form. They came down, and this woman appeared, and here I was, and then she like took over my body, and it's like her spirit had gotten my body or something, and I thought, oh my goodness, and this person was all outgoing and stuff, and I thought, she's going to be living in my house, in my body, and pretending that she's me, and here I am, this little quiet person, this humble person who just likes the quiet life, and I can remember myself sitting on the steps, and then I remember this UFO person, or whoever it was, one of these beings said, you know, for 4 years. Now, whether if that's just a dream, and I thought, I've got to do this for 4 years, and I wondered what would happen to my family and me and the life that I once lived. But that was the strangest dream, because I felt very sad in my dream when this woman showed up and she took over my life, and she was very, very outgoing. But yeah, I do remember that. That was a strange, that was my first like UFO dream. It really was. And that was back in June, before I really started taking a lot of pictures. Now see, if I'm doing this 4 years from now, then that was a whatever dream. But if I'm not, then this is nothing. But I am more outgoing now than I was back in June, okay? Because this is not me. I'm a very reserved individual, quiet, and I keep to myself. Sorry, I've seen some comments. I got off on that. You need to know what's happening in the middle star of Orion, on Orion's belt. My phone fell off the tripod. Well, you're not going to find out about that star in the Orion's belt, because the sky is all cloudy tonight. Yeah, but it does stick out. They droned me. I've heard of drones. I really have. Yeah. I'm gonna put this back in here. Even though it fell out, it's going back in here. And if it falls again, I will pick it right back up until I get this thing, get me something fixed to where we can just, that's my hand, then where we can look at this really good, you know? Even if I had to sit here and hold it with my finger, I better not push that finish button. Hello. What state? I'm in the state of Indiana. I put the city and state on every single post. I put the month, the day, the year, the time, and the city and state where the picture is taken. I think I've seen some other, snake meaning is transformation. Yeah. There was a mothership that was caught in refueling for the sun. I've seen those before on those Soho images too. Dipping me. They dropped me. They droned me. They could have droned me. Yeah. I'm scrolling up through these comments because I've missed some questions. That's right, Terry. Since it started with the lady, and yes, that's true. It's since it started with the lady in the sky. Okay. Really now? Yes. What are you talking about really now? There is a clip on the mothership. Yeah. Love you too, Frankie. Oh my goodness. We've got a question. This was the star, being contacted you to let you know. And contacting you. Well, let's read the rest of that. Okay. Well, let's talk about this star. Ever since like January, since I worked second shift, I would come home and there was this enormous bright star that shined ever so bright, and it's like it guided me all the way till I got to my house. It would shine so bright in front of me in the sky, and then when I get home, then it would just go dim every single night. It was the brightest star I've ever seen in my life, and that went on for months until around June. There's skeptics. Who's skeptics, Sean? The Kundalini awakening. Yeah. I kind of like this on this tripod, but I'm going to fix a contraption up to where it's not going to come off. Maybe we are aliens watching aliens. Well, we're being watched. And if we're not being watched by aliens, you can rest assured someone out there is watching us. Every single move we make. And recording every single word we say. And if they can record our thoughts, they're doing that too. Too many weirdos guard my location. Well, it's too late. Because my videos are made their way all around the world, so they know where I'm at. And I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. I'm going to move this. Tons on your page. Tons of what on my page? Sean. Well, thank you, Sharon. The second circle next to the sun. Yes, I have. And you know, that's what I first started off catching, second sun next to the sun. I've got really good captures. If you were able to go back through my photos on my timeline, I've got some beautiful captures of that. That's what I started off, and that's what I'm trying to document from the very beginning of my pictures and the pictures I took as till the time up to here, like cataloging them. I'm not afraid. Hello, Donna. Yeah, I'm just thinking about this little thing right here. If I should just open my door or see, well, I'll believe it, but something is creepy. We are taking, oh, We are talking like we are together. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna drink this water right here first. All right. Is it Nibiru coming? Well, I've been hearing that Nibiru has been coming for months, and it's not here yet. I guess we'll find out when it comes, if it comes. Yeah. Hello, Jamie. That is water. I drink water out of a mason jar. It's just regular water from my refrigerator. Yeah. Yes. Well, thank you. That's a pint jar, which we can do some canning in, put some tomatoes and stuff when we would can tomatoes out of our garden and things. I'm still messing with this, so I can try to angle this at the angle that I want. Yeah. Oh, there's no way. I really don't drink alcohol. I just can't stand the taste of it. Well, you're very welcome. Because when I first started doing these pictures on my timeline and stuff, or posting videos, I would just go and post it real fast, and I didn't want to talk because I was afraid to engage people. I thought, no, I don't want to have my face on there too much because people don't want to see me on there, so I'll just post really fast and get off really fast. I thought the less I'm on there, the less they see me on there, the better, because I've had negative feedback from people in the beginning, and I just like that, you know what? It doesn't matter now. I'm here and I'm doing a live video, and it's longer than 5 or 7 minutes. Well, hello. Perthwa. Yeah. Is there anyone on here from El Salvador? I don't know if these people know, if I have anybody from El Salvador on here. Okay, Frankie, that's wonderful. Western Australia. Yeah. It's amazing how we all can connect from all over the world. It really is. It's like a great big community. Hey, it's like that song, it's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. That was my favorite boat ride through Disneyland. When you get in the boats and you see all the different countries, you get on this little bitty boat, go through the water, and it's a small world after all. I loved it. Sightings in Colorado. Yeah, there will be negative Nancy's. Yes, I never knew what a negative Nancy was until this year. And someone told me what a negative Nancy was. Melbourne, Minnesota, Mexico, Spain, North Carolina, Kansas City. Wow, and your wife is in Peru? I see. Hola. We are Americans, but UFOs, if we are in big trouble. Hello, Mary. And Florida and Brisbane, Guatemala. Yeah. And I have lived in different states other than Indiana. When I first got married, we from England, I moved to Monterey, California, and then I moved to San Antonio, Texas. Then I moved to Berlin, Germany, and then the wall fell down in Berlin, Germany. It was like, we're only there like 2.5 years, and then we had to leave. And then we moved to Henderson, Nevada, and then we moved to Maryland, Fort Meade, Maryland, outside of Laurel, Maryland, right by Baltimore. And then we moved to Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii, and then back here. And while we were overseas, I did get to go to Legoland. Yeah, we did travel to several different countries, so I've been a lot of places. Not just this, I haven't not just left this state. I've been a lot of places, and I love it because I got to be exposed to all different types of cultures. Did I see anything upstate? I don't know what I would see upstate. Yeah. Yes, people don't want to look at the sky. That's why I think we have cell phones, so we can look down all the time. We can look down all the time, and we can get isolated, and that way we don't communicate with one another one-on-one, because we can just text messages. Yeah. Communication has changed a lot. But that's okay. We can communicate face-to-face here. No, they don't look up. I'm sure a lot of you on here have seen UFOs or have heard of people who have seen UFOs. But what if they don't like us? Well, what if they're thinking the same thing? But what if they don't like us? You've seen them, Rose. Yeah. Love you too, Katrina. Have I seen UFOs before this? When I was a child, I did. When I was in elementary school. But it was like a big old blue light and a big old red light and a big old green light. That's all it was. And it just like, I was in my backyard at night, and I remember as a little child looking up, and I thought, that looks so strange. And then I watched it, and then it disappeared, and then I went outside, I think the next night, and I walked up to the elementary school, because we lived by it, and I seen it again in the sky. I thought, that is not an airplane. Yeah. You're certain I might be contacted in the near future. Dangerous plasma. Well, you're welcome. Love you, Ing Mohammed. You've seen red spots? I'm really shocked. All I see on the media is UFOs. Yeah, see evidence of what I've heard about. We have galactic helpers waiting for the right time to show themselves. Well, I would wait for the exact time to show myself too. Because if the time ain't right, you're going to have a bunch of trouble. And you're not going to be well received. I don't get a feeling of any bad ships that I'm seeing or bad life forms. I thought the solar observatories were already bought back online. And I didn't even know anything about them until after my video started surfacing under the solar observatories shut down. Is this the reason? Yeah, that was strange. I knew nothing about it. Yes, there are things in the clouds, and I see them up there in the clouds, and they watch. They're watchers. They watch us. No, my husband doesn't see those too. Yeah, it's not his thing to do. Commuting from one star to another, like back to back and forth. Oh, wow, that's pretty neat, Mary. I don't know how other people do their live videos. I think they just have guests on and they talk back and forth with their guests, and then they have moderators, and yeah. But then they focus on certain subjects. I'm big, a wide range of subjects. I wouldn't want a single-minded thought. That's not me. Yes. They are here already, and we are living in a time that is crucial communication. Yeah. You know, we had a president who was going to say something about, he was going to say something about UFOs, and he got assassinated. That's what I heard. Does he talk to you about what you see? No. No one talks to me about what I see. And I don't bring it up. I'll bring it up if I feel someone wants to talk about it. Other than that, I have to kind of compartmentalize that area of my life. And that's okay. I can talk to you all because we're like-minded in that way. Yes, JFK, that was sad. Kim Jong-un missile. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, pilots are awake and they are out there. I believe that because, you know, if you're up there flying around the sky and you're seeing things, you can't talk about it. I do believe that. I don't think none of us really know what's coming, or I don't know if we're all prepared for what is coming. You can't, how can you really prepare? And how do you really know what you'll say or what you'll do until you're actually in that situation face to face with it? Yeah. I wouldn't want to sit around thinking I'm going to be afraid or they're going to do this and that, because then you are just building up all that negativeness inside of you and all that fear. That would not be very nice to do. Yeah. I don't know how long I've been on here. You're not prepared. Well, thank you, Keith. Fiorna, how'd you make it on here? I thought you got banned from the Facebook again. Yes, I believe all these movies like that were made for a reason. But, you know, if you look at that Independence Day movie, it instills a lot of fear into people. Hello, Joe. Joe Cohen Abel. Marcial. I don't think so if it was on this thing, because my comments are going extremely fast. Yeah, we don't ever see the dark side of the moon. The other side, it's always that one side of the moon. Yeah, I need water. Talking makes I need water. Oh. Yeah. Will you continue to talk to us? Because I think you are a good person to talk with. I will continue to talk with you all as long as I am meant to talk to you all. As long as I am able, I will. Well, Yep. It was a scary movie, though, Independence Day. I could only watch it one time. $1,500,000 non-humanoids on the moon. That's why we don't return. Yeah, in Miami. Well, if I get a chance, I'll listen to Mr. Lear. Even when I watch movies, it makes me extremely tired, so I don't really watch much at all. Yeah, there's nowhere to run from anybody. Especially somebody who comes down from the sky who is more advanced than you are. Mr. Lear. I really never heard of the person before. I'm just going to smile when I don't see any more comments. Just have food ready for them. I don't know if aliens would eat our type of food. Good night, Marcio. Love you too. Pierre. Oh, to try out the new plane. That's interesting. Loves tacos. England. No, I don't want to talk about the Dracos and being food for the Dracos. That's just, you know, if you let your mind wander there, then you wonder, why do we have these give blood, the Red Cross collect all everybody's blood, and then you'll let your mind wonder, well, why do they need all that blood? And then when you get your driver's license, would you like to be a donor? Then you wonder, why do I want to be a donor? What do they want with my organs? You see, this thing, it can go really deep into the rabbit hole, and you start thinking things. I don't like to think too far into the negative. I don't want to be meat for somebody, and I don't want to give my organs to Dracos and reptilians, and I don't want them to drink my blood. Yeah. Yes. Hope they're friendly and like a barbecue. I heard they try soul food. Collard greens. I love collard greens. They taste really good. Well, I'm a donor too. And it does make you think, why are they asking that? I know if you die, there's people who need, things like that. But that's a big industry in some countries, these donor things, and people lose their lives and stuff. It's kind of black market, but we won't go into that. Yes, we do have souls. Michelle, Mom is watching Gina. Really, Sharon? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think it's cute to see some of the comments. It really is. Yeah, the black market. "2:42 a.m. very tired. You need to go to bed, Muhammad." He doesn't have any hair to pull out. That's not very nice, but you know, men nowadays, a lot of men have the male pattern baldness gene, and some don't. It's strange. Yes, I know, and I was thinking that about, yeah, I saw an article on that, and that's why I don't even like to watch the news, because you read eerie things like that, and it's like, it's inhumane. Hello, Stuart. Did you see the lights in the sky? I think I did in Bakersfield, the footage of it. Jean. Yeah. I remember the Jean-Luc Picard on the Star Trek. I used to think he was so good looking, even though he did not have hair. I did. And I loved to watch Star Trek. I thought it was very interesting. But I was really never a fan of Star Wars. But Star Trek, but not the real old Star Treks. No, the government has not been looking for me. If they have, they don't have to look far, because they can find me anywhere. They could even shut this video down if they wanted, cut my live feed. If they don't want you posting something or doing something over the internet, they will shut you down in an instant, and you won't get to do it. What do I think about the supernova? I don't know. I haven't read up on supernovas lately, but I used to love watching science documentaries about space, and I used to like to watch Ancient Aliens. I couldn't wait for it to come on every night and just lay in bed and just watch it, because I thought it was so fascinating, with Eric Donovan. Yeah. Deep Space Nine. I can't remember seeing that. Yeah. A fleet of UFOs were on the news in Belgium. That's really interesting. Yeah, Mom taking a custody for watching this guy and posting pictures on the Facebook. that would be kind of funny. It really would be. Let's see. The purple color in the sky, they were reporting about it in England. When you saw the, that's interesting. I don't know for sure to know if a supernova happened in Bakersfield, because I never read up on it. I try to get these comments to go down. I don't know why it's blue on there. I just have to wait till the blue moves. Now it's stuck on there. Oh, somebody made it move. Well, they probably are frightened of UFOs, especially if they're more powerful and stuff. You're very welcome, Anna. I wonder if there's anything I could ask you all. But I can't think of anything. Oh. Mount radar in your area. I see. Yes, Ancient Aliens is extremely awesome. Well, it's around 7:50. I don't know how long I've been on here. Does anyone know how long I've been doing this live video? What are my thoughts on Antarctica? It's off limit, except to scientific teams. There's something going on there. I've read that they have Each country has a lot of people there, their own bases and stuff. And there's probably something under there, like on that movie Transformers. Yeah. Well, thank you, Keith. Okay, well, good night to you, Anna. About an hour. Well, about an hour, that's probably long enough for me to be on here, because I wouldn't want to watch someone talk for around an hour. It'd be hard for me. But if I didn't have nothing else to do and I wanted to, I guess it wouldn't be hard. Yeah. But they can just watch the very beginning of the video and see all the pictures. And then they don't have to watch the rest of it. So really, it doesn't matter, right? Well, hello there. Yeah. Oh, 1 hour and 10 minutes. That is a record for me. 1 hour and 10 minutes. Someone told me, Gina, you need to do a 2-hour live chatting session once a week. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I would have to say. You're very welcome, Pierre. Pierre. Yeah. You're very welcome, Dad. You are back. Muhammad, I thought it was 2:30 a.m. in the morning where you're at. And you're so sleepy. You're very welcome, Terry. Oh, well, that's very nice, Amanda. Well, thank you, Jamie. I enjoy you all talking to me, even though you're like typing on there. That's wonderful. It's a form of communication. Yes, it has, Donna. Oh, I'm going to read this. Let's chat tomorrow. You are a cool mom. Yeah, at least once a week. Yes, at least once a week, and I should do that, and I am trying to do that. This is my second week of chatting, so this is the very beginning of it. You're welcome, Tanya. Muhammad, you got yourself all worked up and you can't sleep now. I know what that feels like. We truly believe they are hybrids in our high government. They could be Rothschild family. Yes, I read up on all that too. Hello from Carlsbad. Hey, that's where Carlsbad Cavern is. I've been there. No, that's not that. Is that in California? Well, hello anyhow. Our vibrations are connecting us. Yes, Terry, that's right. Hello, Deborah. Mohammed, you need to go to bed. I hope you don't have to go to work in the morning. Yeah, and I cannot promise you I'll be chatting tomorrow night because I've got to go to work, and it all depends on how tired I am when I get home from work, and I can't have myself wound up and not able to sleep. How do you see the tapes you speak of? What tapes? Keith, if you're talking about the pictures, videos, they're on my Facebook or they'll be on my YouTube channel, and I really want to try to put all my pictures together. Also, that'd be extra work for me just to put my nothing but pictures together in a video and post them like that to my YouTube channel. But that'd take work, but that thoughts is in my mind too, because it's nice to just look at pictures also. Hola, Luz Cordero. Hola, hola, hola. Let's see. UFOs, yes, ma'am, I'm sorry. I don't know how you see them unless you are at the right place at the right time. Okay, what is my YouTube channel? We're going to take this down and I'm going to flip this around and we're going to see my YouTube channel. We're going to flip this around. Yes, these are the pictures from tonight. These are the pictures from tonight that I took. That's the post 2 of 2. And this is post 1 of 2. Some very beautiful pictures. And these were taken with no filter. And this is that egg shape that had a filter in it, but that was like egg shape with that snake-like thing. But this YouTube right here, this is my YouTube channel. You can find it on the right side of my Facebook. And here it is right there, Gina Maria. I've been on here in around 1 week, and I have my latest videos on there. And then every time I post something to Facebook, it goes to my Twitter account and lets Twitter know. And that is Beyond the Atmosphere, right there. And I've been on here probably a little over a couple months. But that's how you get to my YouTube channel. Energies are high. Yeah. Well, greetings from Atlanta. UK. Okay. Well, I probably am going to end this video and I might go sit in front of the fire. Plus, I've got to get this video uploaded to my YouTube account. So, thank you all for joining me in this little bitty chat. Wow, you have chills. Y'all, we're in serious trouble. I hope we're not. Yeah, but I'm going to turn this around. I'm going to end this video. And for those of you who do not want to sit and listen to me talk for over an hour, then you just look at the pictures on the very front of this video. And I'm going to flip it around and you'll see these, and then I'm going to end the video. Well, good night to everybody. Yes, I'm going to do around right there. These were posted on my timeline tonight. That's my favorite picture right there. Right there. That we got up in the sky. It's so beautiful colors. But yeah, these are on my timeline, and I am going to end this video, and I hope it ends like right there. Right there in that area.